Hey guys, Ryan here, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. This episode covers week 2 of spring. Just a PSA, I am feeling slightly under the weather, so my voice probably sounds like shit. Apologies. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. On the morning of day 8, I watered my crops, and cleared some space on the farm. After this, I headed to the Help Wanted board, where there was a request to kill a bunch of slimes. So I headed into the mines to kill the bastards. Once the deed was done, I returned to Lewis, who gave me a whopping 240 gold. I killed a couple more slimes so he could gain access to the Adventurers Guild. Here, I could complete monster eradication goals, where I could be rewarded some pretty nice things for mass genocide. I returned home as my stamina was drained and went to bed. On day 9, my parsnips had grown, so I picked them up and made sure to keep all the gold quality ones, plus an additional parsnip, for the community centre. The rest was delivered straight to Pierre's, where I immediately used all of my funds on cauliflower seeds. I rushed back home to plant the newly bought seeds, and then went mining. I managed to get to floor 15, but as you can see, I was literally a sneeze away from death. On my way back home, I met George, who thought he heard rustling in his bins. He asked me to scare away whatever was rummaging around. Turns out it was just Linus. He asked me if he was doing anything wrong, and after thinking for a while, I decided to sympathise with him. After I left, Gus, the absolute Chad, gives Linus some food. Inches away from death, I made it home, and overnight I got level 2 farming and level 1 combat. Not bad. On day 10, my potatoes had grown, so I picked them up, watered the rest of my crops, and then headed towards Pierre's before realising it was Wednesday, my dudes, and that Pierre's was shut on Wednesday. I put all the potatoes into the bin, and then had a massive brain fart, because I realised I needed one for the community centre, so I went and got one back. I crafted and placed another scarecrow, and went fishing. I decided to check the Help Wanted board again, and got another Slime Hunter quest. Easy money. I also noticed it was Vincent's birthday, and after checking the wiki, I found the best gift I could offer was a dandelion. Yep, a dandelion. A fucking flower. Yep. I returned to the mines to complete the Slime Hunter quest, where I also got more copper and coal. In the end, I managed to get to floor 20, where I received a better sword. Before hitting the sack, I returned to Lewis to get my money. And then it was snoozing time. I got both level 3 farming and fishing. On day 11, I received a couple of letters from Robin the Carpenter. The first was her telling me that her axe was missing, and she would give a reward to anyone who returned it. The second was her apologising for calling my house shit, and that I could upgrade it if I gave Robin resources and money. A bit of a backhanded apology if you ask me. Nevertheless, I found her axe, and returned it, but only for the money. Fuck you, Robin, for calling my house shit. After that, I went to the mines and managed to get to floor 30. Huge progress. As a result, I got level 2 mining. On day 12, I got a letter from Mother Dearest, who gave me homemade cookies. Yum. I also got a letter letting me know about the Egg Festival tomorrow. I crafted another chest, as my only one I had was full. I went to the mines, where the next 9 levels are very dark. I actually got jump scared by this fucker. I made it to level 40, where I was gifted the worst weapon in the game, the slingshot. Yay. But anyway, we now have access to iron, which is great, as it's used in a lot of crafting recipes. I made it to level 45 before calling it quits. I told Podgter good night and went to bed. I got level 2 foraging and combat overnight. Day 13 was the Egg Festival, so after doing my farm chores, I rushed to town. Pierre had a pop-up shop where he sold strawberry seeds. These are great, as the plants keep producing the fruit after the first harvest, so naturally my money disappeared. I also managed to lose the egg hunt. I'm the first player to do that. After the festival, I planted the strawberry seeds and went to bed. Day 14. My forageables had grown, so I picked them up, crafted them into spring seeds, and planted them again. The rest was sold. In town, I realised it was Haley's birthday, and the best gift I had access to, I had just sold. Shit. I ran around the entire map looking for another dandelion, however the only thing I found was spring onions. I decided to feign ignorance and let Haley go without a present. That concludes the second week of spring in my Stardew Valley series. If you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you haven't already.